there, welcome back to my channel, Uniquely Reagan Handcrafted Cards. Today I'm going to make a card with a mermaid on it. Some people are working with mermaid. It's May and we're going to work with mermaids. So I got a printable from LV Handcrafted. Lynn at LV Handcrafted has a new die coming out very soon, and so she put out this printable that you can get on her website and learn more about her upcoming Easy Wonder die number 3 in conjunction with Not Too Shabby Shop. You can learn about her die on her website and her YouTube channel. I will link those below. So what I have going on here is I have a Stamps of Life die set called the Rounded Window Card Die Set. So this die is a card front die that will cut out the panel, and it looks like this. So it will create an arched, and well, if you use one of the arches, it will cut in the arch for you, and it has the dots and stitches around the edges here of the die, and so it cuts into that frame for you. And it has this little pop-up detail. I'm going to show you how that works, and all of that is done with the dies that come in the set with the Rounded Window Card Die Set. So I have that already cut out, and I already cut out also from the LV Handcrafted printable, I cut out my scene. So that's where we're going to get going. So I went ahead and cut out a backing panel that I'm going to put some pattern paper behind. It looks like fish scales. I had this pattern paper along with this stamp set that I had gotten in a card kit from, I don't know, it came in a magazine I got from Michael's or Joann's several years ago. It was still when I lived in another state, so I know I've had it for several years, but it's time to use it, right? Use up your stash when you can. So I did, because this is a fancy paper, fancy schmancy, I went ahead and gutted it by using a smaller die from this set and cut out the middle. We're going to be covering that up anyway, so I want to maximize it if I can. So I went ahead and glued up, put some glue on the edge. Let me put a little bit more since I got distracted with what I was doing. And I'm going to put this on the far side here with just a little bit of that pattern paper with the fish scales peeking through, the mermaid scales. And I'm going to put a little bit more glue on this other side. So what we need to do is we need to attach it. We're going to put the same distance as on this side over here on the right. So it will create that little pop-up feature. Get that excess glue off, push that out. I want that same distance on the right and left sides. Press and adhere that down. Do it on this side. All right, so now we can take that bigger die from the pattern paper I got from LV Handcrafted, and we can cover up the majority of that paper on the inside where I had cut out. So you see I'm covering up in there. So let me put some glue. This might have been easier to do before you glue down the other side. That's okay, it doesn't matter either way. By doing it after you get both sides adhered, you're going to make sure to get a good placement here. So you want to make sure that both sides are even. Okay, that looks pretty good. Using dies like this, it makes a card really easy to put together. So I took one of the images that came in the printable set from LV Handcrafted. I just trimmed away the excess white edges. This printable set had postage edging around it, and I've just trimmed it down to where there's no pattern paper around it. And I also rounded the corners with my We Are Memory Keepers punch. So I'm going to adhere this down kind of low, I think. Let's see if I stand that up. Yeah, I think low down here. And I'm gonna pop that up on some foam. Just get some foam tape out so it pops up a little bit. There we go. So creating that that window effect is done by the zigzag here of the mountain and valley folds. So it creates that window effect. That looks pretty good. Now, like I said, I have this die set. It came in a card making and paper craft magazine is where I got it. And it also came with some pattern paper, just like that fish scale paper. There was another fish scale paper and one more. The other stamps in this say, "You are mermazing, mermaid kisses, an ocean full of things." So I think I want to say maybe mermaid kisses on this one. This is some Pansy ink. It's very, very dark purple from Stamps of Life. Ooh, let me get that excess off so I don't get it everywhere. Oh, that's a very pretty nice stamp right there. Pretty good. Then let me take some glossy accents and do a couple of, it's been a little while since I used that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some bubbles around with some glossy accents. So you can really see those bubbles, and when that glossy accents dries, that's going to be very pretty and shiny, I think. So I'll come back and show you a picture as soon as it dries. I'll put a finished picture up. I think it turned out like a really nice card, and I really enjoyed using this rounded window card die set and the printables from LV Handcrafted, and I have a bunch of mermaids still to go that I can use, and another background. It came with a couple different backgrounds. So I can make more mermaid cards here in Mermay. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate you coming back to my channel again, hitting that subscribe and like button, and we'll see you the next time I have a crafty video out. Have a great day. Bye.